Welcome back, guys. So in the first video we have seen addition of two numbers, just like creating the variable and addition of two numbers, and we have displayed like this. Okay, now in the second video what I am trying to add is, I am trying to add not to give the values here itself, don't give values here itself, instead get the values from the keyboard. While executing you need to get the input value, after that you print the result. So observe here, very first get the A value, B value, input values. After getting A input values A and B, do the addition of two numbers and store it in C, and after that print C. Order. I am writing the order here. How we are writing the order is, the first step how what we have to write is, let me zoom a little bit. First step, read A comma B values. That is the first step. Second step, what is the second step? Calculate C equals to A plus B. It means you do addition of two numbers A plus B and store it in C. Third step, display the answer. Who is having the answer? C is having the answer. This is what we need to do now. First step, what is that? Read A comma B values. Second one, calculate C equals to A plus B. Third step, display the result. Who is having the result? C. That you are trying to display. You observe here. Now get the values, right? So for reading the input values from the keyboard, I am writing here, for reading the input values from keyboard, what should we have? What we have to use? Look at here. We have to use what? Scanf. Just now you know scanner. What scanner does? It takes the input, right? The scanf will take the input. Printf. Printer is there now. Printer. It shows the output. Here also printf will give the output. So for reading the input values from the keyboard, what we have to use? Scanf. Let me go ahead. So scanf. How many values you want to read? Percentage D, two values now. How we have to write? You observe this step very carefully. Percentage D. First value, how we have to read is ampersand A. We call it as ampersand A. Second value, we have to store it in B, ampersand B. Now A value, B value will be ready. Now after reading the input values from the keyboard, just observe the order. Read the AB values from the keyboard. That is, for that I have written scanf step. After that, what is the step here? Calculate C equals to B. Now C equals to A plus B. Calculation is done. After this step, who is having the answer? C is having the answer. And now printf percentage D comma C. See, I am trying to execute this program. So no instruction is given. As I know that I have to provide A value, B value, I will be providing. First value I am giving 20, it is taking. Second value 35, I am giving, it is taking. How it is taking, you know? As you have written this fifth step. The 20 value what you have entered will go to A. 35 value what you have entered will go to B. So A value is now 20, B value is now 35. After that, I am pressing enter button. What is the answer I got it? 55. But after scanf, you observe here, after scanf, immediately we don't have printf. Internally we have one step. What is the step? C equals to A plus B. What is the value we have provided here? You observe, A 20 plus 35, 55. So 20 plus 35, how much? 55. That 55 value addition goes to C. That addition value goes to whom? C. That C value are printing. That's why we are able to see here 55. You see here, one thing I have just wanted to explain. After clicking the execution part, I am not able to see anything here. If something like new user is coming and looking at this execution, he or she will not be understanding anything what is to be done here. As I have written the code here, I know that I have to give 20, I have to give 34 or 35 or something like. But who is new to this doesn't understand anything. What if I'm putting the message, some message to guide the user like this: enter a comma b values, enter a comma b values. Look at, now I, after adding that step, fifth step, now I'm executing again. Now see here, enter a comma b values. The exactly this step got executed. Now sixth step, as you are entering 23, this 23 will go to A. Next value 45, this 45 will go to B. So 23 plus 45, 23 plus 45 how much? 68. That 68 value goes to C. Now I am pressing enter. Look at here, what is the output I am getting here? 68 is the output I am getting. I am just enlarging the screen so that you can understand. This is the output we got it. Addition of two numbers by reading the input from the keyboard. This is how you can do any program. Now addition of two numbers I have done. I will do one more program. The program is, I will write the formula here. V equals to U plus A into T. You know physics formula. V equal to U plus AT. V equals to U plus AT. Right? So this formula we cannot write as it is in C language. We have to write in this manner. V equal to A plus U plus A into T. We have to write like this. For this formula, you observe here. What, for whom you need input? U value you need it from the keyboard. A value you need it. T value you need. After that, after reading UAT values, you will store, you will calculate this formula and store the result in V. And at last you are printing the V value. For this, what are the steps we have? Let me remove this, and for the new question what I have typed here, what is the new question I have typed here? For the formula V equals to U plus AT, what we have to do, what is the first step required here? I am typing here. What is the first step required? Read U comma A comma T values. After reading the U comma A comma T values, you need to calculate. What you need to calculate? V equals to U plus A into T. After calculating this, you will get V value. After that, show that result. Display result. Who is having result? V. Now, how I am writing all these things, you observe. I am coming back to this typing part. All these things I am removing. What are the variables? U comma A comma T. Along with that, V also I am using. That's why it is my responsibility to declare all the variables what I am using in the next steps. Semicolon. Printf. What we have to write here? Enter U comma A comma T values. Scanf. How many values? 3 values. No? How many percentage D's I need? Percentage D, percentage D, percentage D, comma, ampersand U, comma, ampersand A, comma, ampersand T. 3 values. After reading U, A, T values, now it's your time to calculation. V equals to U plus A into T. Now who is having answer? V. Now print that answer. Printf percentage D, comma, V. It is asking enter U comma A comma T values. So how I am getting this message? As you have written fifth step, that's why you are able to get the message. If you are not writing fifth step, you won't get this message. But that doesn't affect your entire answer. It is only, this step is only for understanding of the user. By reading this message, user will understand that I have to enter how many values? 3 values. U value, A value, U value, A value, T value. Right? So very first I am giving 12. This 12 will go to, definitely will go to U. Why? Because you have written first U, ampersand U. If you have written ampersand A, the 12 could have gone to A. But as you have written ampersand U first here, that's why the 12 will go to U. Next, 34. 34 will go to whom? A. Now, 67. 67 will go to whom? T. After that, you will get answer 2290. But before this, how you got this output? Because of 8th step, you got this output. But before 8th step, we have 7th step. What will happen to this? Internally, the answer is getting stored in V with calculation. Whatever the inputs you have provided, based upon the inputs, the calculation is done and the result will be stored. And that result you are showing as a output. Here you are able to see the result. Now, I forgot to write like this and wrote like this. Is this the correct answer? Now see here, I am going to get the answer. 12, 23, 34 I have given values. And what is the output I am getting here? V. Is it correct way to get the answer? V? No, no. I have to get the value, not message. That's why I am writing percentage D, comma V. Now let me execute this. Again, 12, 23, 45. Now you are able to get the answer 1047. So this is, I can consider as second model program for C language. First video is very important, followed by this video is very important if you want to go or learn further into the C language. Okay, here I am stopping this video, the continuation part in the next video.